It's Chelsea Silverman, Executive Vice President and Health Director here at Juiceteria. And today we're gonna do some tofu and seaweed salad. So listen up and check it out, all right? We got some seaweed, raw and fresh, that's been soaked for about 7 to 10 minutes. We got some red onion, nicely chopped, freshly by me just now. We have some garlic and some spinach that we're gonna add to the mix for some flavor and some color. Some grated ginger, which will be nice. It boosts your metabolism and adds a nice flavor. Of course, our tofu, which is non-GMO, non-genetically modified, so good for you. Some organic olive oil, some coconut aminos, some sesame seeds, and a little bit of Himalayan sea salt. And now we'll get started. So you'll take a nice mixing bowl and you'll pour in your seaweed. Here I have a little mixture of seaweed, agar, I don't really know what everything's called, but it's all good stuff. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in our freshly chopped red onion. This will add a lot of flavor, and red onion is so good for your blood and your skin. It's amazing. So don't be scared about bad breath or anything, just know how good it is for you and it's all worth it. And then we'll go ahead and add our chopped ginger. I'm just gonna take by the fingerful, just a nice little tad, mix it around. That should be good, about a half a teaspoon. Again, this is gonna be so good for flavor and it's warming to the body, the internal body. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we'll add our raw spinach. This is nice for color and of course for texture, because the seaweed salad is a little bit gooey and everything, so the spinach will add a nice chop to the mixture. And we have some garlic, chopped garlic. We'll add about a teaspoon of chopped garlic. Okay, great. And now I think we're ready for the main ingredient, which is our tofu, non-GMO of course. Now tofu is a very sensitive subject for people. I say in moderation, if it's a clean tofu, go for it. This is a clean, non-GMO tofu. It even says it on the label, no preservatives, all natural, everything like that. And the best way to know that it's true is actually look at your ingredients, and then you'll know. The ingredients in here are just non-GMO tofu, and I think it's some sulfate for preservatives. So then we'll go ahead and there's our tofu. We'll just mix this up. Ooh, this looks so good already. Okay, great. Then we'll go for our seasoning, which would be some olive oil. We use organic here, and we'll just do about a teaspoon. You don't need too much. A little bit goes a long way. And my favorite, coconut aminos. This is similar to the Bragg's aminos or soy sauce some people use, but this is soy-free and it comes from the coconut. So it's coconut sap, pretty much. And if you look at the ingredients, that's all it says, is coconut sap and mineral-rich sea salt. So why not go for this instead of adding more soy to your body when using a soy sauce? So here we'll do about a teaspoon also. Typically, I don't like to add extra salt when I'm using a soy sauce or a coconut aminos because there is natural salt in there and they do add a little bit of salt to the coconut aminos. But I'm going to go ahead and just take a pinch of Himalayan sea salt and just sprinkle it in. That was nothing. Did you see that? Probably not because it was nothing. And this will just enhance some of the flavors that we already have going on. Lastly, I'm gonna take our raw sesame seeds, which are very high for calcium and iron. This is what tahini is made out of, actually. So it's really good. And we did about a teaspoon of sesame seeds. Lastly, we'll go ahead and mix all of this up. You can mix it up with your hands as I am. I personally like to mix everything up with my hands because I know where everything's going, where the foods are dispersed, so it's balanced. But you can also mix it with a spoon if you'd like. It's okay to mix it with your hands as long as your hands are washed and they're clean. So you're all good. And look at the outcome. That is a beautiful, colorful seaweed salad with non-GMO tofu. So you get your little bit of protein and you get your greens. So it's all good in this hood. So here you have it, a nice seaweed salad with tofu. Super delicious, super nutritious, and enjoy it at your home.